Hi, Watch, Learn, Play friends. It is time again for another weekly check-in. And this week we're heavy on the watercolor. There's 2 lessons for watercolor and there is 1 lesson for mixed media postcards. I realized that I never finished my mixed media postcard series. I did mixed media postcards 1 earlier in the art techniques section, and mixed media postcards 2. I don't actually have them because I've sent them all out. That's the fun thing about postcards, is it's a really simple, fast, and fun way to make original artwork to send. And who doesn't love to get original artwork in the mail? And I have a quick shout out to one of you who sent me original artwork and as a thank you note, and I really appreciate it. So thank you so much for sending that. But this is sort of where we're going with that. So we're using acrylic inks and wax crayons in that one. One of my very, very favorite combos ever is using my favorite color, marine blue, and my second favorite color, flame orange, and using that in combination with some wax crayons, the Caran d'Ache Neocolor 1, to have some resist, and then doing some stenciling on top. And they're gorgeous postcards the way they ended up. And then we're doing a leafy watercolor lesson. This is done on a hot press paper. And the only reason I did it on hot press is because that pad I have that is taped around the outside. And I like that so that it doesn't warp or ripple while I'm working on it. But I love the shape, the square. And so the second lesson that I'm doing for you today is recycled from, I've done this one before. We call this one Bird's Eye View. And so you might have seen this lesson in something that I've done before. I am taking a map of your location. Let me see, I've got one right here. Taking a map that you just print out from your computer of wherever you live, or maybe where you want to live. Maybe you want a vacation place. Print out a map, and I'm going to show you how to transfer those lines to your art journal page or whatever piece you're working on. And then we're filling in with watercolor and pattern, and it's just really fun. That's a longer lesson, so block out about 20 minutes to watch that lesson. But actually, once you get it, you don't have to watch the whole thing unless you really want to. You can fast forward through it. But anyway, hopefully you enjoy the 3 lessons that I have for you this week. And I wanted to give you a heads up that our live call is coming up next week. So next Monday, we have our live call, and I want to try something new. I want to see if you guys like the idea or if it works out. So one of the things that I do in my Under the Influence series is, after people have had a chance to work on their art journal page for the evening, we sort of share where we are, what we've been doing. And it's really nice to have an extra set of eyes on your artwork. And so maybe you just don't know what the next step is, or you would like to have some suggestions of a direction you could go with something. And so I'm just offering my eyes on your work. If you would like suggestions, I am opening the doors. So basically, if you have anything that you would like for me to give you some suggestions on, or a suggestion on, like perhaps you would try this, or perhaps you would try that, go ahead and reach out to me. I would love to have a picture of this ahead of time so that I can think about it just a little bit, and then I would be able to help you live in our call when we have our call, not this Monday, but next Monday. So that is the 15th, I believe, November 15th. And so anyway, it's Andrea's eyes on your artwork. So an extra set of eyes on your artwork, and just a suggestion for a direction you might go. So I think that's it for this week. Hopefully you guys have a lovely second week of November and enjoy the lessons, and we'll see you back here next week.